Hi everybody, this is Anna Khayos for another Anna Khayos Fitness. It is currently July 20th, 2016, and just pretty much starting at day 0 all over again. It feels like I keep falling backwards, but you know what? It is what it is. Not stressing many things these days. I did have a wonderful weekend with my sister. She came down from Ohio and we did things locally here in North Carolina. We relaxed. It was more like a staycation. All we did was like, hey, let's go to the mall, and it's like, hey, you want to watch some Netflix, or let's do some cooking. So we actually did some like good old-fashioned family bonding stuff, which me and her have not had the luxury of that for over like 20 years. We've been pretty much, both me and her, are a byproduct of really old parents. My dad was 50 and my mom was 40 when they had me. So we've pretty much been caregiver to elderly parents since we were both teenagers. So it was pretty fun to just kind of sit down and talk a lot of things out that we both went through, because we have hardly seen each other for like the past decade. I lived in Florida, she moved to Ohio, and then I'm a little closer in North Carolina, so it's a little easier for her to make it down here. But yeah, it was actually pretty good. Of course, the diet went out the window, but we're still very active. The worst thing that we ate during the weekend was a piece of Oreo chocolate cake. We had some Latin food. Fortunately, she's in Ohio, where all you have is Mexican food, and she's from the Caribbean. Very different types of Latin food, folks. So she came down and showed the Latin place, and she just lost her mind. So we went there twice. We had pizza. But we were very active. We ended up going to the gym, and it was so funny because, me and her, we went a little later than what I'm used to going, and we were doing weightlifting, and we did her routine versus my routine, and we're doing like synchronized weightlifting. We looked so happy. And everybody around us looking at us like, what the hell? What are they on? Can we have some of that pre-workout? You're like, yeah. It was so much fun. And it was good. It was really, really good. She also helped me sort out a couple of things in my head that have been plaguing me for a little while. And like I said, I don't dump my dirty laundry online, so this is like kind of personal stuff. So yeah, the only thing I'm looking forward to right now is Star Trek this weekend. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I was gonna go with a good friend of mine, but he unfortunately forgot, and he made plans with somebody else. So I'm gonna see if I can find someone else to go with me. So it is what it is. As of this morning, I'm back at the gym. I took a day off yesterday. I just felt terrible, and it's mainly because my lady time kicked in during the weekend, right before we went to Raven Rock. And I'm not sure about you ladies, but like with me, I suffer from true fatigue. Like no matter what I do, I just feel sluggish. I cannot get my energy up no matter what I do, unless I do like 300 milligrams of caffeine. I'm just dragging ass. So even this morning, I took my usual 150, and oh my god, it was horrible. I couldn't even finish the entire workout. I was having a hard time stretching. I was having a hard time concentrating. I was having a hard time just lifting. I kind of did as much as I could, and when I got to the point where I was huffing and puffing too much, I was like, you know what? This is done. I made it as far as I can make it. I am honestly severely exhausted. I cannot do this workout, and I stopped. So it's kind of a loss. It's a lousy first day back from the gym, my usual routine. But you know what? I got up, I got dressed, I made it to the gym. So I guess that counts. So pat on the back for me. So now I just have to go ahead and fix my weight again. So I'm back to 169, but again, I ate badly all week and a lot of high salt content stuff, but at this point, I gotta buckle down. I refuse to go back to the 170s, and this morning, like, I felt so lousy. My body kept taking, like, dumps. Like, I will be just sitting there, and I'm like, oh, gotta go, and my body's just doing its thing, and I'll go back to work. I'm like, oh, gotta go again. It's just so my body, whatever's wrong with it, it's just dumping it out, like legit. So I know that sounds really gross to talk about, but it happens. It happens to all of us. You'll be working out, and then Mother Nature calls, and you just can't ignore it. You just have to do what you gotta do. So I'm looking forward to getting back in the gym. There will be only one more. My roommate leaves in a week, so I'll be able to really clean out how I eat, and I'm gonna be sad that he's leaving, but at the same time, I'm happy he's gonna go to school to be a PA. And, you know, it'd be kind of nice to have some time alone at the house and just kind of just really tighten up my diet and not have to worry about someone else bringing stuff in or eating my stuff or whatever. And granted, we're really good about each other's food. I'm not saying that he eats my stuff, but, you know, we so often, you know, he accidentally eats something that's mine. And it's not a big deal. I'm like, did you eat my stuff? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's cool. You know, it's just food. So it is what it is. But anyway, guys, that's just my progress. And so I don't have much more to tell. I am still severely fatigued. I will try to do a few more videos the next couple of days. I just kind of need a break, and I think that goes for like anybody that does these, you know, YouTube kind of stuff. So, but anyway, guys, it's been Khayos for another Khayos Fitness. Don't forget to check out my Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, Instagram. I'm also on Fitbit, MyFitnessPal, and Bodybuilder.com. And do not forget to check out my GoFundMe. If you cannot donate towards my cause, at least share my story. I am very, very grateful, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye.